I'm back with another video, and of course, it has to be sample libraries because that's all we can talk about sometimes. Um, these are just a couple of the marimba libraries that I've used through my career, and I thought it'd be cool to just see how they stack up next to each other. I've never actually done this before with each library. Usually, when I get the new one, the old one kind of just goes away for a while. So this will be an exciting thing for me to do too. So recently I purchased Dorico, which is the new music writing software. I transcribed Ivan Trevino's Into the Air, which we're going to use for this shootout. All right, so the first library that we have up, of course, is going to be VDL. We all have it, love it. It costs about $199. And this sample loaded up, we're going to do the Rosewood, the medium. And it is sitting at 32 megabytes right now. It's about $199, and it comes with a tremendous library of other sounds. So $199 isn't just the marimba price. Okay, the next library that I bought was the EastWest Symphony Orchestra. Right now, the whole pack costs $530 for the percussion. It's on sale for $212, and each instance of this runs at 84 megabytes. With the next orchestra that they offer, the Hollywood Orchestra, this is actually not a 5-octave marimba, which is sad. It is only a 4.3. Last here is the 8 Dio Marimba. It is only $18. This is by far the heaviest VST as far as load goes. It's at a gig, and it's because 8 Dio decided to do everything and throw it all in here with the kitchen sink. You can seamlessly move through all kinds of different implements and roles. It's always loaded up. Also, always loaded up is their giant effects rack, which is cool for some people. So with that. And the last library that we're just going to take a look at here is from Soniccouture. Their marimba is coming in at 129, and that is just for the marimba sample. Weighs in at 59 megabytes to run. So for me, there's a big difference between the virtual drumline sounds, and as we get more detailed into miking positions and different rooms that things were recorded in. For me, the Hollywood from EastWest is a great deal. I wish that it was a 5 octave. I liked it because it was dry and because as the velocities went up, the mallets didn't change. On the symphony orchestra ones, the mallets seem to change very drastically, and you start to get a super bright sound at the top of the velocity range, and then at the bottom of the velocity range, it's really, really mushy. The 8DO stuff is by far like the worth it winner. For $18, you have a pretty well sampled solo marimba. It's the wettest of all of the samples. I tried to make all these as dry as they could be, meaning that you don't really hear the room as much because I know a lot of us like to add that in ourselves. I know I like to. And it's always nice to start with the driest signal, but that one's a little bit processed. So that's the reason that I don't use it a lot. My go-to is the Soniccouture. It sounds like I'm standing right at the marimba. My only complaint about it is sometimes I have to be careful with my dynamic ranges because it can get quieter than we would ever need for a marching band. So piano is really, really soft. So I'd be interested to hear what you think and what marimba you use. I know that there's tons more libraries that I wasn't able to do. I don't have any of the Spitfire marimbas or the Cine samples, so I know those are some other popular ones that people love.